Final score from UB on Panther Arena tonight. Panthers fall 76-63. Coach battled back in the first half. They went on a bit of a run. Second half cut it to 6. A little more than midway through, and then Detroit pushed back with a big run, and then that provided the difference the rest of the way. So we'll take your thoughts and then questions from there.
Give them credit. They have gotten consistently better, and they're physical and know who they are. Kind of felt it from the beginning. They got to every spot that we wanted to keep them off of. Things were too easy, and they end up shooting 54%, 42 from 3. Just didn't, whatever they had, 40 points in the paint, 46 points in the paint. I thought they were just tougher, connected, way better IQ, just way better than we were.
Bart, the last few games, feels like you've been able to find a lineup that kind of works. It's not usually the starting lineup, but you kind of figure it out as the game went on. What do you think kept you guys from being able to just figure out what cohesive group was going to work tonight?
Well, they present some challenges that a lot of teams don't. Their point guard's big and strong, and we didn't have a matchup for him, and it kind of made our other matchups a little harder for us. Honestly, I didn't think we had. We've lost, but we've fought in those other games. I didn't think we were cohesive. We didn't fight. Of the losses we've had, this is the most disappointing.
What do you think that was? That tonight they just didn't have the usual fight?
I don't know. I think it's wearing on us a little bit. I don't think they're told them they're not pulling for each other. We got no leadership. There's no, when one guard comes out, he's trying to help the other guard. We're not rowing in the same direction. It's more, somebody takes a shot and everybody's questioning the shot, and that's a bad place to be, and that's what losing looks like. And tonight, that was the Milwaukee team that was a losing team, and we acted like a losing team. We played like a losing team, and our spirit was that of a losing team. So we've got to find a way to not be that.
I was going to say, with a month left, how do you start to correct that? Is that something you even have an answer to?
I think it starts in our locker room. I think it starts, maybe not with the coaching. It starts with the players, and it starts with them, holding each other accountable and caring about each other more than they are, helping each other more than they are. It sounds, it's pretty simple. Like Detroit was a team and we weren't a team, and that's disappointing.
When you see these flashes, right, like the final 10 minutes of the last game and some moments in that Wright State game where you kind of threw everything defensively at them and made them work for it, and then you kind of compare that to what you said you're seeing tonight. Which side of that holds more weight, if that makes sense? Like the optimism or just like the frustration over when it doesn't look good?
I don't know. I guess I look at it a little more objectively. Those other games. Tonight's tough for us because they got two lead guards that are really good and really can possess the ball, and you can throw whatever defenses you want at them. They're gonna solve it. And when I tried to change defenses, they really hurt us. So they're a little different than those other two teams. We play certain lineups, and the inconsistencies that we've talked about before, they just keep coming up. We're getting a good game here from this guy, and then the next game he's not the same guy. And then there are some, well, I just told them, like, there's some really bad IQ plays that are hard to overcome, and they're hard for me to coach through. You know, you just, there are some things that we do that at times defy logic to me. And, you know, whether it's helping each other defensively, you know, the breakdowns that are happening there, or, you know, some of the plays that we're making offensively. So there's a myriad of issues. But I think the first issue is them rowing in the same direction, pulling for each other. If we're going to have a chance, they've got to pull for each other, and they've got to be a team. There's 8 dudes in there that can play healthy, 9 dudes that are really healthy, and they got to find a way to be a cohesive unit to give us a chance.